I'm Vicki Bogart. I do not have any letters behind my name. I've been a vet tech on and off for about 30 years. I retired. I've been retired for a while. COVID hit, and I am working as Angela's temporary vet tech and have been for 2 years. So I run and operate with my husband, Lazy Bee Wellness. We do rehab on horses. And I'm not talking about rescues. I'm talking about rehabilitating mostly athletes to get them back into the show ring or the track or whatever they do. So Doc's going to introduce herself.
I am Dr. Angela Chenauld. I've known Vicki for many, many, many years as a client and as a friend, and she's the one who actually got me into acupuncture because I had a shoulder injury that would not go away. So she talked me into it and kind of went from there. And then COVID hit and I lost my employee, and I said, Vicki, can't you come help me until I find another one? I'm not looking very hard. We've learned so much together, and she's taught me a lot, and man, it's been amazing. The things we've learned and done and got to do with horses, and there's a lot more to do. That one
On the road.
So I'm a mobile equine veterinarian. Have been since I graduated in 95 from LSU. Throw that in there because I'm living in Texas, but I did not go to LSU to Texas A&M. So now I do mostly chiropractic and acupuncture, and love that because I would say there's no emergencies, but that's not true.
Everything's an emergency.
It was next to an emergency to a horse. So it's never a convenient time. So recently we've learned new little tricks here and there to try to help us out with the horses, because some of these things you have to convince them of to let you help them, because sometimes they're in so much pain that they don't really want you to touch them. And so we've come up with some new tricks over the years and some acupuncture techniques, and the beamer has been a godsend. That saves my butt at least once a week,
At least.
because it calms them down, or it's, takes the stress away, or takes this back soreness away. And then they don't try to kill me when I go to adjust their whatever they need adjusting. So that's been nice. And we do acupuncture before and after, and then beamer before and after, and provide a vet for pole issues. And we're doing the Healy some now too. And what else, Vicki?
So I don't know if y'all saw Judy's presentation last year. She got up here and she opened this suitcase and just threw it across the stage. We all turned around real quick because we want to see what was in that suitcase. So I'm not going to do that, but I'm going to just tell you, because our PowerPoint's not up yet, is we use a lot of modalities. I presented on iridology last year. I'll look in the eyes, and sometimes when they say they're lame on the front end, and I'm looking at them going, there's a whole lot more going on in there than the front end. Or I also use our Healy, and if you want to learn more about the Healy, it works off frequencies. Make sure you visit with Terry in the back, because it's an amazing, amazing tool. You can work with the animal right then and use it like a TENS unit, or you can, are we up? Or you can use it from a distance. It's crazy, but it really works. You can affect their aura. You can affect their how their circulation is going. It's a whole array. There's probably 170 something programs, but go back and talk to Terry about it, because I'm not an expert on it. I just know that it works, and it's worked for us. So we use the Healy. Okay, we already talked about that. Y'all met Doc, met me. Okay, so this is where we're supposed to be. So we also use the infrared lights, red lights. We use it on the back, the pole, the joints. It works on removing the pain and inflammation immediately. If we have a competitor that is at a show and needs to go in the pen and they're having joint issues, we can zap it right there and then follow it with the beamer or acupuncture or the oils. I use the red light and the oils hand in hand. Cold laser, we use that a lot. And acupuncture needles or dry needles, the essential oils, and then just the red light by itself. We're going to get that.
Vicki, if you point it this direction.
Next.
So neck and back sore.
Yes,
Yeah.
he's showing the ulcer points or where the girth goes. Of course, people, I know that everybody's not a horse person, but where the girth goes, that is the ulcer point, and he showed it on both sides. He is very uncomfortable. So the oils that I picked are clove and wintergreen. Why? I don't know. That's just what popped into my head. And one of the things is I've learned is to go with what pops in your head, and I do a lot of muscle testing. So I took and put just a drop on my finger and rubbed in the exact same distal point that Doc did the needling a while ago. As you can see here, I mean, just probably took me a minute to get it done, and then set the beamer on it. The beamer works on frequency. It increases circulation and it drives the oils into the body. So this took a total of 5 minutes. So this is the results.
It's another video
It's a video afterwards.
I think you viewed it, but there's
of a scan when I have that. It's a purple top tube. And so I'm consistently scanning with the same instrument.
Nope, that's again, how do I move it? Oh, there we go. Okay, so I'm gonna stop that real quick. So this horse, same thing. He was brought in to hurry up and get him ready for a week-long trail ride and rodeo competition. And this sucker was sore. Note the hip. I can't get him to stand still. So when we do the follow-up, I had to put him in cross ties just because of him trying to reach out and love me.
like,
Please.
there's a play button on that.
Yeah, this is Blueberry. He's 13. It's a really sweet horse, but he just didn't feel good. Gosh, the picture's really distorted.
It's distorted.
Yeah. Note the thumbs.
There's
And I'm not touching y'all. I'm barely touching him.
that hip is really sore.
Super sore.
And the hamstrings.
Okay, so what I did, Doc's this is a point that we do a lot on our horses that are sore from the hips down the leg to what the hocks,
Yeah,
just below the hocks.
Hips and hamstrings.
And so just next. Okay, so the oil I picked was Cool Azul. It's a blend. And so the point is the kidney
27.
kidney 27. It's right in the above the pecs. And so because I'm not an expert on the points, I make really big circles. So I make sure that I get the spots. And we're in part of our workshop after we get done is showing everybody's gonna get to see it on the horse. We're gonna actually hands-on so you can feel it because he is lifelike. His muscles are perfect to show you. So again, since I'm not perfect with the needles, I just blend it in at about a quarter size on both sides of the pec. And then I take a red pen light and I hold it on the spot for 5 minutes. And
The advantages of using a distal point away from where they're super sore is you're not causing them more. Come here, Winnie, come here, you're so.
the anticipation.
Well, as you can see, she's standing unaided. So that much is obvious. Come here, Winnie, come here, you're so cute.
So she still has, what is it called when they hyper?
She's hypermetric.
Hypermetric. So she looks like she's happy dog,
Yeah.
happy dog, but it's,
There's nothing, no reason to say she can't do better. You're so cute.
I don't know that she's going to be a working dog, but she will always have a wonderful home with us. And so if you have any questions, please come back there and talk to me. If y'all want to take a picture of this, because I think this is the most brilliant idea ever. And that's what he does.
But that's Leonard.
Yeah, he's a gadget doer. And I think that's it. Is there one more after that?
That's it.
Yeah.
I'll-
Just some of the,
stuff where we got our learnings.
if you have any, because I didn't go into detail on the modalities, but if you have any questions about any of them that we use, I love to talk about them. So come up and ask us. Are we good on time?
I don't even know. It's 2:21.
Okay. So does anybody have any questions about you have a question? About the oils or the acupuncture? Gosh, we did great. Well,